July 28, 2026. The ex-USS Peleliu suffered significant hull breach during a Navy sinking exercise off San Diego yesterday, courtesy of a GARC Kamikaze drone boat. This week's report examines the swift collapse of Syrian regime forces in northern Syria following a 3-day special military operation launched in 2024. We also detail growing concerns regarding espionage targeting American artificial intelligence research facilities and congressional warnings on the matter. Over the past 3 days, Syrian rebel forces have executed a localized offensive, resulting in significant territorial gains and substantial losses for regime military units in northern Syria. Initial reports confirm the capture of approximately 30 kilometers of territory previously held by pro-government forces along the Aleppo-Manbij axis. This rapid advance culminated in the near-total collapse of several key defensive positions around Tel Rifat, a strategically important location controlling access to areas west of Manbij. The offensive, characterized as a limited special military operation by rebel leadership, appears to have exploited vulnerabilities in regime troop deployments and logistics, leveraging coordinated assaults involving both infantry and armored elements. Oryx analysis indicates the destruction or capture of at least 15 vehicles, including tanks and armored personnel carriers, alongside significant material losses for the Syrian Arab Army. While precise casualty figures remain difficult to verify independently, credible sources suggest a substantial number of regime soldiers were killed or captured during this period. The speed and effectiveness of this rebel operation raise serious questions about the overall readiness and cohesion of pro-government forces in northern Syria. This sudden shift in control presents an immediate challenge for Russian military advisors operating in the region and could embolden other opposition groups seeking to expand their influence within the ongoing Syrian civil war. Furthermore, the intensified fighting near Tel Rifat directly impacts the security of Kurdish-led Syrian Democratic Forces who maintain a presence in Manbij and surrounding areas, creating potential for renewed clashes along multiple fault lines. The demonstrated ability of rebel factions to rapidly seize territory highlights the fragility of the current status quo and underscores the persistent risk of wider escalation within Syria. These developments echo the recent resurgence of hostilities between Armenia and Azerbaijan, suggesting a broader pattern of instability across the Caucasus region may soon spill over into other contested areas. Just days after its initial combat deployment, the Navy's GARC Kamikaze drone boat demonstrated a striking capability during recent sinking exercises involving the Ex-USS Peleliu. This event, occurring amidst ongoing operations near Kharkiv and escalating tensions in areas surrounding Kiev, highlights the rapid integration of unmanned systems into naval warfare doctrine. The GARC, a rapidly deployable unmanned surface vessel, successfully breached the hull of the decommissioned amphibious assault ship during the RIMPAC exercises, creating a significant opening, a testament to its explosive payload and targeting precision. This incident underscores the evolving nature of maritime engagements and the potential for smaller, autonomous platforms to inflict substantial damage on larger vessels. Beyond these advancements in unmanned systems, concerns are mounting regarding the security of U.S. artificial intelligence research. Appearing before the House Intelligence Committee, former officials warned that American agencies have struggled to keep pace with China's aggressive efforts to acquire advanced AI technology. This represents a critical vulnerability, as AI increasingly underpins military capabilities across all domains, from battlefield analytics and autonomous weapon systems to cyber warfare operations. The potential for adversaries like China to gain access to U.S. AI breakthroughs could fundamentally shift the balance of power and compromise strategic advantages. Further demonstrating the Pentagon's investment in electronic warfare, a joint Army, Navy, and Space Force team recently conducted a sea trial of Hammer of the Gods, an advanced electronic warfare system. This marks the first time such a system has been tested in a maritime environment, signaling a significant expansion of its operational utility. Hammer of the Gods is designed to disrupt enemy communications, radar systems, and other critical electronic infrastructure, effectively blinding adversaries on the battlefield. The deployment of this capability near contested areas like Kharkiv suggests an intent to degrade enemy command and control structures while protecting U.S. and allied forces. With these increasingly sophisticated technological advancements being deployed alongside persistent cyber threats, can the United States maintain both operational superiority and digital resilience in a future defined by converging physical and virtual battlefields? The recent confluence of events across disparate theaters reveals accelerating trends in asymmetric warfare and technological competition. The Syrian rebel offensive, culminating in a rapid regime military collapse in northern Syria, demonstrates the continued viability of localized, well-executed small military operations against even established forces. While details remain scarce regarding specific rebel units or weaponry employed beyond the initial success, the speed of the advance, achieved within 3 days, suggests sophisticated coordination and potentially external support exploiting existing regime vulnerabilities. This highlights a strategic shift where concentrated, targeted action can achieve disproportionate results, challenging conventional notions of force superiority. Simultaneously, the Navy's deployment of the GARC Kamikaze drone boat during the sinking exercise of the Ex-USS Peleliu underscores a growing emphasis on unmanned systems and their potential for disruptive lethality. The demonstrable ability of this USV to inflict significant damage, a hole in the hull of an amphibious assault ship, validates the concept of expendable, remotely operated platforms capable of penetrating layered defenses. This capability mirrors China's advancements in drone technology, a concern amplified by congressional testimony regarding espionage targeting U.S. AI labs. The theft of intellectual property related to artificial intelligence directly supports Beijing's efforts to rapidly develop autonomous weapon systems and further erode U.S. technological advantages. The Joint Services testing of the Hammer of the Gods electronic warfare system introduces another layer of complexity. Its maritime deployment, specifically targeting potential adversary communications and sensor networks, signals a proactive approach to denying operational capabilities at sea. This initiative, coupled with the drone boat developments, suggests a move toward preemptive electronic dominance in contested maritime environments. Looking ahead 30-90 days, expect increased experimentation with USVs across various naval exercises, potentially including deployments near strategic choke points like the Strait of Hormuz. In Syria, while regime forces will likely attempt counteroffensives, the northern region's instability is likely to persist, creating opportunities for further SMOs and proxy conflicts. The heightened focus on AI security within U.S. government agencies should result in stricter protocols and increased investment in defensive measures against foreign intelligence operations. Across all theaters, the common thread remains a shift towards technologically driven asymmetric strategies, demanding adaptation and innovation from both offensive and defensive forces.